Good morning, Titans. I'm Zoe Harrington.
And I'm Pierce Steed. Welcome to this year's first episode of Titan Television.
On this episode, we'll look back at this year's homecoming festivities
We'll also welcome spooky season with some Halloween entertainment.
and find out what goes on behind the scenes of Friday Night Lights.
But first, congratulations to our very own Missouri Teacher of the Year, Miss Jones. Caroline Graber has more.
Miss Jones is an English teacher here at West. She has been awarded Missouri Teacher of the Year. Aditya Hadov is a senior here at West, and Miss Jones has been an inspiration in his
I
life.
think her personality is her most appealing factor. She comes to the classroom every morning with just like a bright smile on her face. She wants us to learn every day when we come in. I go in first hour, so all the kids are really tired, but Mrs. Jones just has a bright smile on her face. She's really energetic.
While Jones may love teaching, she originally had other plans in mind.
In high school, wanted to be either an actress or a doctor. The actress was a little bit too risky for my personality, and the doctor plan was ruined when I took an anatomy class in high school and we went to a cadaver lab at a university, and the second I saw a human body, I pretty much passed out.
When being around Jones, it is clear that she is passionate about her work.
You can instantly tell her passion. Like most people at like 7 o'clock in the morning don't really care about what they're doing, but Mrs. Jones comes in there much earlier, gets everything prepared for us, has a bright smile on her face and then coffee in her hand. And I think it's just wonderful what she does every day.
Asking them how they're doing or finding out if they're in the play, she'll go and watch them perform. She's also sharing different parts of her life with them, and so she builds those strong relationships.
Jones loves what she does.
Watching light bulbs come on, seeing someone who walked in the room maybe a month before or a week before or a day before, understanding something or knowing how to do something they didn't know how to do before. It's the growth is really what I love seeing.
Never judge anything that we say. She always promotes like a lot of talking in class and discourse, and she'll always just have constructive feedback for you.
Congratulations, Miss Jones. We appreciate everything you do for West. If you see Miss Jones, give her a shout out. Reporting for Titan TV, this is Caroline Graber.
The students and teachers dressed up for this year's homecoming week. Ava Belmer and Caroline Graber talked to a few Titans about why they love showing their school spirit.
Many students and teachers here at West enjoy homecoming, but dressing up for Spirit Week is always favored. Addison Lindeman and Kennedy Perkins said that a few themes stuck out to them.
My favorite theme is Decades Day because it's just a really fun time to see everybody's style and how they view every decade.
Cops and robbers. I just think it's the most I don't know, you can just go so many different ways with it. I have this whole arm sleeve tie. I just do a temporary one.
We talked to a few students and teachers to get their insight on Spirit Week.
So fun. I think one of my teachers asked me that yesterday too, and it's just some people are walking around the hallway, I just get these looks, but I just think it's just so fun and just to show your spirit and kind of no care in the world, I guess.
Students aren't the only ones that get excitement about dressing up. Mrs. Black and Mr. Marble are a few examples.
I love Spirit Week. I think it's such a fun way to connect with students and show your pride, your Titan pride, Titan Nation. I just think it's fun to see kids smile at whatever I come up with for the day.
There's a lot of preparation that goes into planning an outfit.
Not terribly a lot on my end, to be honest with you. My wife and my daughter keep me hooked up. Yesterday I had a USA shirt that I was going to wear, and then I got home last night and my daughter's like, Dad, here's your outfit for tomorrow. So she keeps me in the loop.
Last week, I think last Tuesday, I told her, I said we need to figure out all my outfits for next week. And I have 3 closets, if that says anything. I have my main closet, my dresses closet, and then I have my spirit closet.
Students are encouraged to dress up.
I post posters, I talk about it up on my IFP. Here are all the days, make sure you participate.
I figure if I can not take myself so seriously and do things outside the box like this, then maybe they will too.
We saw great school spirit during HoCo Week, and we encourage you to participate. Reporting for Titan TV, this is Ava Belmer and photographer Caroline Graber.
Homecoming proposals are a huge tradition for high schoolers. We hear a lot from the ladies about the excitement of being asked, but what about the boys' perspective and all the work they put in?
Homecoming proposals are a big deal for high school students. Let's take a look behind the scenes of what goes into asking their dates.
It took me like a week, I think, and then me and my sister.
I would say it took around 30 minutes, and my mom helped me.
It took me probably like 3 or 4 hours, and yeah, I made it myself.
Mine probably took around like an hour, and then I had my mom help with like a few things, but not much.
Not only did these boys make signs for their dates, they also planned special surprises.
I was like planning for her to go to my game, and then after my game, we lost, but then I just asked her after that.
I talked to her dance coach, and I had her like set it up so they thought that I was going to be one of the new dancers joining the team. So then it was really just me with the sign and flowers asking her.
But with surprises comes the nerves of it going the wrong way. Were you afraid your date would say no?
No. Not a doubt.
These Lee Summit West students did an awesome job at surprising some lucky ladies, and we love to see what everyone comes up with each year. This is Audrey Paget with videographer Ava Ford reporting for Titan TV.
Homecoming proposals are a lot of fun, but let's take a look at everything else that Student Senate does in order to plan these events.
Homecoming Spirit Week is an event students look forward to every year. Student Senate helps plan these events so students can enjoy weeks like these.
Student Senate is the club that pretty much organizes any big event that happens at West.
Student Senate hosts these events so students can have something to look forward to.
So we want to make sure that they are participating in events. They are the ones that are going all out during Spirit Weeks. They're attending dances. They are attending extra sporting events.
Students plan on having many different events every year so students will participate and have fun.
It's a big topic. It's not necessarily a change, but we are still not going to have the court-warming dance. But we are potentially talking about doing an event at the end of court-warming week.
Reporting for Titan Television, this is reporter Carly Rath and photographer Annalise Olson.
It wouldn't be October without some mention of ghosts, and some of our very own Titans have more experience with this than others. Pierce Steen and Israel Alexander have the story.
Lee Summit West is home to many clubs and activities. One in particular stands out from the rest.
So the Paranormal Club is a place where people can come in, discuss their thoughts on anything paranormal, whether that's ghosts, spirits, witchcraft, tarot, crystals, in a judge-free environment.
The Paranormal Club doesn't just talk about their encounters, but they seek them out too.
So we'll meet up in our usual meeting room and we'll, kind of get ready. And we usually start in Bateman Hall first, and we get a lot of our equipment like the REM pod and the spirit boxes out, and sometimes even the K2 meters while we walk around.
Generally, you introduce yourself, say who you are, you set out some boundaries about whether you're allowed to be touched or not, that we're here for information, and we just start asking questions at first.
During these investigations throughout the year, they often are met with the paranormal.
We have had multiple encounters throughout our investigations. A lot of them will come through the spirit box and sometimes even the Estes method. And we've gotten really lucky to have an encounter almost every single time we have investigated.
We go out and do investigations. So I've had multiple experiences all over the Kansas City area. I've been to the Missouri State Penitentiary. I've heard screams, I've heard moans, I've heard banging on the walls, I've been touched. I've had a lot of communication. So yes, I've experienced a lot of the paranormal.
The Paranormal Club plans on conducting their first ghost hunt of the year later this semester. With photographer Pierce Steed, I'm Israel Alexander reporting for Titan Television.
Now let's hand it over to Tyler Coffey, Ava Burnett, and the rest of the crew with the Titan Sports Update.
Welcome to the first Titan Sports Update of the year. I'm Tyler Coffey.
And I'm Ava Burnett. Our fall sports are off to a strong start this year.
And one sophomore has been making a big impact on the tennis team for the second year in a row.
Andrew West and I have caught up with Ava Rosenbaum about her season so far. Sophomore Ava Rosenbaum has dominated the girls' tennis ladder for 2 years in a row now. Coach Turner has taken pride in coaching Rosenbaum throughout the season.
Ava's having a great season for us. She got a win at Pembroke Hill, which is very difficult to do at our first tournament of the season. I believe she went undefeated the entire day in 6 matches. Just had a great start to the season overall, and I don't see any reason that that's going to change.
It's going good. We've had some tough matches, but overall I've been doing really well.
Rosenbaum has undergone significant training to maintain her #1 spot.
You know, one of the biggest differences I think between this year and last year is just with a full year of experience under her belt. Last year she went and was a state qualifier. I think she's been able to prove herself at that competitive level.
I go to practice every day, and then sometimes after practice, if I don't have a lot of homework, I will go up to the courts with my dad to hit some more.
Rosenbaum has dusted the court recently, not letting anyone take her #1 spot.
Every once in a while, you'll just get some athletes that are just kind of different tiers than everyone else. You know, usually athletes that have trained, you know, most of their lives, like Ava has, to prepare for this moment. So nothing against our other players. They are very talented, and I definitely think one day can challenge her for that spot.
Rosenbaum has found her sweet spot with tennis, but she's always ready for a challenge. Rosenbaum has proven she has what it takes to stay at the top of the tennis ladder.
So she'll play on some weeks. She'll play upwards of 4 times, and on tournament days she may play more than that. So it just kind of depends, but ultimately she's playing the #1 from every other school that we encounter. So it is very tough competition. Like I said, last year she did extremely well in that role, and this year I see no reason that won't continue.
Stick with it. It's not easy, because you have to learn a lot of coordination to keep playing.
With photographer Andrew West, this is Tyler Coffey reporting for Titan Sports Update.
Tennis started districts last Thursday and will continue this afternoon with team districts at Lee Summit North. We wish them luck.
Our volleyball team has been playing strong all season with a record of over 14 wins as of early last week. They will face both crosstown rivals this week. Tomorrow they'll play Lee Summit Tigers at 5 p.m.
And Thursday, the Broncos for the Dig for the Cure game at 6 p.m. Come and show your support.
Girls golf has also been hitting off, with senior Laura Mayo placing as a medalist at the City Champs tournament a couple weeks ago. The Titans also placed second recently with the helps of seniors Kinsley Mitchell and Verena Frosno.
As of early last week, Titans soccer was 9-5, thanks to their goalie, Daniel Wozniak, having 52 saves and 4 shutout games so far. They'll be back on the field tomorrow against Ray-Pec here at Titan Stadium. Freshman Cole Good has kicked off his high school soccer career with a spot on varsity. Here's Madison Mitchell with more.
It takes a lot of time and dedication to be on varsity, especially as a freshman. And there's only one freshman this year.
Everyone's like bigger, faster, and stronger, and they know how to play like the game better than I do. So I have to like work harder and be smarter.
He has developed this this toughness that is truly impressive.
Well, I'm really proud of my guy, Cole Good. He does a lot of things good. He's a really hard worker.
Getting to this level is not an easy task. Good's work ethic has played a big part. Soccer has been a passion of his since he was young.
I've been playing for like 10 years. It took like working hard in every practice and practicing soccer outside of practice.
He is constantly kicking a soccer ball. Cole has always loved soccer, and Cole has always had an incredible work ethic when it comes to soccer. Even when he was little, he would be outside working on his foot skills.
I think he brings a lot of energy, and I think he brings a lot of passion.
Good will be a great asset to the Titans and move on to accomplish great things at West beyond the soccer season.
I think he'll be hopefully, #1 team in Missouri. Missouri All-State center mid.
I just look forward to seeing him enjoy and thrive in activities that he loves, like soccer, and hopefully discover some new activities that he enjoys, maybe debate.
With photographer Lydia Hanlon, this is Madison Mitchell reporting for Titan Sports Update.
Boys swim is currently having a great season, with many swimmers looking to compete at conference next month. Caden Bixel is 4th in the 500 freestyle this season. Titans take on the Broncos at home tomorrow at 3:45.
Now we'll hand it over to Jamie Birgingham for the football update.
Thanks, Ava. Titans scored big in our game against Ray-Pec with an 85-yard touchdown from sophomore Chris Harris, plus a pick six from junior Jackson Mayberry. One freshman on varsity football is succeeding this season with support. Here's Taylor Thompson with the story.
Freshman football player Brock Barrows is on varsity after only playing a few years.
Well, my dad played football. I had neighbors that played football, and so I always just wanted to play it. And then 7th grade, I was finally able to play tackle.
Brock has a good support system behind him, especially with his dad, Coach Chris Barrows, being a part of Titan football.
It's a really cool experience. I'm grateful for it. He's a great coach, and it's just nice having someone you know and have known for a long time out there every day.
Coach Barrows finds the fine line between coaching his son and other players, but making sure Brock gets treated the same as his teammates.
In a lot of ways, it's easier just because he's been around it his whole life, and he knows what the expectations are, and he knows, what it takes to be a really good football player. So that part makes it easier. But it's harder sometimes because he is my son, and I don't want to show, favoritism towards him, and at the same time, I don't want to be harder on him just because he is my son and my expectations might be higher.
Brock knows that not every underclassman gets the chance to be on varsity, but he has worked hard to be there.
Really just people wanting to hate and say it's only because you're dad, but I know that's not true. Everybody on the team knows that's not true, so I just try to block it out.
The upperclassmen are there to help Brock and push him to the best he can be.
I think they've really helped me from a mental state, just getting my mind right, like pregame stuff, and just while in practice, just helping me locked in and just doing the right thing.
Yeah, this year's upperclassmen, as well as many players throughout the years, because he's literally been around Titan football his whole life. So he's seen really good players and how hard they work and what it takes to be really good. And so I think he's been motivated by that, but he's also had a realistic picture of what he has to do to be that kind of player.
Being a freshman, Brock faces many challenges, but he is happy to be a Titan.
Again, it's just a great experience. Not only 3 kids this year are doing it, and some years there's none. So I'm just not taking it for granted and just enjoying every moment.
With photographer Una McGee, this is Taylor Thompson reporting for Titan Sports Update.
While a team needs its players, it cannot function without its coaches. Ava Barnett spoke with one of our Titan coaches who is bringing his skills from the field to the classroom.
This year at Lee Summit West, we have welcomed some new teachers, Jared Pugsley being among them. While he was a football coach last year, he has decided to join West staff as a math teacher, following after his family.
I'm from a family of educators. My auntie was a math teacher. My mom's a teacher currently at Truman High School. So I guess it kind of runs in the family.
Here at West, he's found a home.
It's been really positive. The teachers are very supportive of me. Students are nice and kind. I will say it's a very big building, so I've gotten lost a couple times.
While it may seem different, coaching and teaching have many similarities.
Ultimately, the goal for both of those is making people better. In coaching, you're just making them better on the field, but with teaching, you're making people better in the classroom.
Students Noah Herrera and Quentin Davis have Pugsley both in the classroom and on the field.
It's super easy to talk to if it's about football or not.
He's a very relaxed guy, but he knows when to switch is, and it's still that line of respect for him. He's always very supportive and cool.
Pugsley brings his past experiences to the Titans, including what he learned in the NFL and being a part of the Chiefs.
So Coach Pugsley is a guy who comes played in the NFL, and he's more of a younger coach, so I feel like his techniques are a little newer compared to the older ways, and he just brings more experience from playing at the highest level.
If you see Pugsley on the field, you'll see him fired up and ready to make a difference.
He's always trying to get somebody pumped up and just get him in the right mood.
He likes to have fun just like the rest of us.
As a coach, I just make sure to shake hands with all the players and make sure that we're ready to go.
Pugsley has a goal to make a big impact on his players.
At the end of the day, making sure that we are learning life lessons from the season because that carries past just this season.
He listens to you, and he's just really helped me grow as a person, and he's a good mentor.
With photographer Michaela Johnson, this is Ava Burnett reporting for Titan Sports Update.
The cross-country team is having a great season so far, with Jack Williams and Eva Garlick having a great showings at their meets this season. Conference starts Saturday for cross-country at Lee Summit North. We wish them the best of luck.
Softball recently took second at a Columbia tournament and are currently ranked number 6 in the area. They have a game tonight at 4 p.m. here at West against Smithville.
That's a wrap on this month's Titan Sports Update. To stay up to date, follow us on Instagram at LSWTSU.
Let's hand it back to Pearson Zoe.
This year, there's been a refocus on the rules. Let's see what the seniors have to say about the changes.
Seniors shared their opinions on the rule changes over the years.
I really miss whenever we used to have Titan time and we could honestly go just wherever we wanted, because now we have to be assigned somewhere or we have to stay in our third hour.
I think in my freshman year we had Titan time and we could go around, talk to our friends, but now you're mainly in the classroom for 28 minutes and sometimes you don't do anything.
My freshman year we had Titan time and it was we go to the cafeteria, but now we gotta stay in third hour. I don't really like that.
Seniors compare the strictness at West to their freshman year.
I think they've honestly grown stricter. I think that they were a lot more lenient my freshman year versus my senior year.
Since seniors think that West has grown more strict, we asked them about the new cell phone policy.
It doesn't really affect me because I don't be on my phone as much, but for someone to make a important call, I think they should be able to make a call or text somebody if they needed to.
The cell phone policy doesn't really affect me at all. I do think it's not the smartest decision.
I feel in the case of an emergency situation, it could be bad.
With photographers Riley Stewart and Malia Musongwe, this is Kylie Ori reporting for Titan TV.
Lastly, Frankie Hill, Ella Chapman, and Amelia Tracy got into the Halloween spirit by testing some Titans Tend to Touch.
Oh! Are these rocks?
Candy.
Is it a candy corn? Boom!
It's candy corn. Boom!
It's cotton ball. Oh, it's a spider with a cotton ball. Boom.
Cotton candy. Spider web? Yeah.
Oh! There's a spider thing.
Big spider.
Oh, there's a big spider.
spider.
It's a big friggin'.
This one. Spider.
Oh my god, I'm not playing anymore. There's this.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, it's sticky! Oh! Nasty, bruh! Get out!
Slime sponge thing. What is this thing?
Bro, it's a little pumpkin. Are you serious?
What is this?
You can't pour out bullets. It's a pumpkin.
My eyes were
making for sure.
That was me.
It's a bowl. It's a bowl of something.
Oh. What is in that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's on my hand. Oh my god, get it off. Ugh. It's it's pumpkin seeds. It's the inside of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, the insides of a pumpkin.
Oh, so gross.
That's a wrap on this episode of Titan TV. Don't forget all school testing day is Thursday and there's no school on Friday.
Next week is also a short week for parent-teacher conferences. No school on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Also, Picture Retake Day is Wednesday, October 30th, which is also group photo day, and the senior class photo. Be on the lookout for more information about that.
And as always, to stay up to date on what's happening around the school, be sure to follow us on our social media at LS West Online on Instagram and TikTok.
Have a great week, Titans.